Our action research project is about defective computers in the ICT room of OS Clivia. Faiz Babu and my person Naveen Ramsukul work together on this project. We want to indicate how important it is to have good working computers at school and why it is important. We did the research on this school in class 6A, that is grade 8, with a total students of 21.
Background information about our research. ICT lessons are very important for students at school because they learn from the lower classes how to deal with the computer, and this helps a lot with the lessons. Students are often curious, and this makes them look up a lot of school-related topics on the internet. Students also learn computer skills from primary school. They can use these computer skills in a useful way because they have to make reports and theses at the secondary school, and to search for information they can explore online. But if certain of those pupils are without a computer during classes, they cannot follow the lesson properly. That is why we want to ensure that ICT teacher is also technically strong so that she can repair the damaged computers herself. This ensures that all students have a good working computer. The teacher must also have knowledge of networks and can then arrange internet in the classroom. If there is internet available in the ICT room, then pupils have the opportunity to do something interesting or play educational games.
The research was done to find out if the pupils like the use of computers, whether they use computers at home and what they use it for. Do they sometimes use computer to check lessons, and most importantly, if they also help maintain the computers in the classroom.
Observation. The research, of course, was done digitally. The students had to answer the questionnaire on the computers. When they were busy with those questions, we were also busy with observing the students. And what turned out to be that some of the students were not so good at dealing with the computer, and perhaps because they don't often use a computer. This is because there are not enough computers available for everyone in the ICT room, or they don't have a computer at home.
We had a verbal interview with the ICT teacher and the class teacher of the 6A, and they think it is a good idea if all students have a computer in the classroom and if they can use the computer at home.
We also had survey forms completed by students. This survey has 10 questions. We have done this digitally in the ICT room. Everyone had to fill in this survey and save on the computer.
The first question of the survey was, I'm satisfied that we are allowed to follow computer lesson in an air-conditioner classroom. So you can see a graphic we made of the results. The second question was, I think that all the children has the right to use their own computer during the class. The results you can see in the graphic. The third question was, I like learning lessons with the computer. I think this fourth question was, I think learning through games on computer is more fun than with books. The fifth question was, I think learning with a computer is most faster than with books. The sixth question was, I sometimes use the computer for lessons at home. The seventh question was, I sometimes play games or something else with my parents on the computer. The eighth question was, I sometimes use the internet if I want to look up for something. The ninth question was, I treat the computer carefully. The 10th question was, I help to maintain the ICT room and the computers.
You can see that everyone completely agrees to attend the ICT lessons in an air conditioning classroom. This because they don't get tired because of the hot weather and they can perform better during the lessons. And also technically, the air condition is also good for the computers in the classroom. You can also see that few of the pupils don't have problem to share their computers, but the mostly half of the pupils of the classroom prefer to use the computer alone. The problem here is that 13 computers are available in the classroom, but the regular classroom of these schools counts 21 to 23 students, so they have to share their computers. These computers are donated to the school and they don't have the opportunity to buy more. Because this is a non-profit business, the ICT teacher have discussed this with the school leader to help fundraising to collect money so they can expand the ICT class with more computers and also internet.
Most of the pupils likes to attend lessons on the computer through games and other educational applications because they think learning with the computer is faster and much more fun. Because on the computer you can use images, videos, etc. to bring the lesson to the pupils, and that's like bringing the real life in front of them than reading from books. They also have a lot of fun and learns a lot when they are searching information for their lesson on their own using the internet. Most of the pupils also use computers at home together with their parents or alone to do lessons, play games, watching movies, etc. The problem of a few of the pupils is that they don't have computers at home. And another group of children which parents don't have ICT know-how, so they don't support them also with the lessons at home with computers. This group of children only have the opportunity to use computer at school, so they would like to learn more, do more and stay longer on the computer at school. The pupils also follow the instruction of the teacher strict to treat the computers carefully and to help maintain the ICT room. They don't want to have defective computers anymore to interrupt their ICT lessons. They have a lot of fun with their ICT lessons and when they are attending the ICT room.
On the basis of this information, we can conclude that at least more than the half of the class uses a computer. They use the computers to play games, to look up and read topics related to the lesson. Pupils who read a lot on the internet can understand good and better English. They can enrich their word treasure in such a way. Also that following lessons with a computer is more fun than with books. That learning with a computer goes much faster than with books is also true because pupils have also indicated that they find faster and easier than with books. Here are some photos that we took during taking the survey forms. This is the survey form that we used to get our information. Thank you.